morning. I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's DDTexasOutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at futures moves from yesterday. After trading lower in the early portion of Thursday, front-month corn futures bounced back to end the section fractionally to 2 cents higher. Red December futures were a half of a cent weaker for the day, which widened that December to December spread by about 15.5 cents. Soybeans ended the session 4 3/4 to 6.5 cents in the gain side of the equation on Thursday. The November to November spread was seen at a 6 3/4 cent carry at the close. Soy meal bookings for the new 21-22 marketing year, 369,600 metric ton. Meal futures ended the session in the red, though, giving back 280 to 340. Thursday's wheat trading left the board mixed with winter wheat weakness. Looks like we saw Kansas City hard red winter give back 1.5 to 3 1/4 cents in the front months. Cotton trading pulled prices back from their early session highs. Futures were still 55 to 133 points higher at the close, but the front months settled more than 200 points off of their high. After a fourth down day, lean hog futures ended the Thursday session 22 to 50 stronger. Front month cattle ended the Thursday session with futures gains of as much as $1.87. Feeder cattle also rallied triple digits, gaining anywhere from $1 to $3 in the 2021 contracts. Neighbor, there's your futures moves. We are on the line with Klein Spear. We're speaking about the results of the sheep and goat sale. Klein, how did it go?
Well, Larry, we had a little over 1,200 head yesterday. The market was also steady with last week. Lots of demand still. That thing just tends to stay in the same range here lately. Heavy lambs were $240 to $285. Light lambs were $270 to $315. The fat ewes were $95 to $1.15. Thin packer ewes were $75 to $1. Packer nannies, I'd say they were $1.25 to $1.75. Fat Spanish nannies $1.50 to $1.80. Stocker nannies $2 to $2.85. Good cabritos $3 to $3.70. The lightweights were $2.85 to $4. So overall, a nice run and a really good market.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Klein.
Call us at the office, 830-278-5621, or my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from yesterday. National pork carcass cutout, 60 weaker in the afternoon, 112.76. Hog slaughter through Thursday, 1.896 million head. That's down from the 1.953 million last year, but up about, let's call it 10,000 week to week. Wholesale box prices for beef mixed. Choice box, 132 weaker. Select bounced back. $1.53 though. Slaughter through Thursday, 483,000. That compares to last week's 473,000 and 472,000 the same week last year. Cash sales for the week have ranged from 122 to 124. Most have been around that 124 mark, though. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. We're on the line with Jody Fry from Producers in Cargyle, San Angelo. Jody, how did our Thursday cattle sale turn out?
Had that afternoon cow sale in conjunction with the regular Thursday sale. Sold over 1,400 head today. Compared with last week, calves and yearlings, $1 to $3 higher today. Improved buying interest on those cattle, especially those better quality, kind of 400 to 600 pound steers and heifers. Slaughter bulls sold about steady. Slaughter cows firm to $2 higher. Best demand remains for those heavyweight and high yielding slaughter cows. A nice offering of replacement cows and some cow-calf pairs sold at higher prices. Best demand for those young pairs, young heavy bred cows, and had one nice set of 2-year-old heavy breds that sold well. On your steers, your better quality steers, 400 to 600 pounds from 120 up to a high of near 190, mostly 130 to 155. 600 to 800 pound steers from 110 to 145, mostly 120 to 135. Better quality heifer kids, 400 to 600 pounds from 110 up to a high of 145, mostly 120 to 135. Slaughter cows average to high yielding from 48 to 58. Some of the highest yielding slaughter cows from 60 to 65. Still some of those thinner or lower yielding type cows from 30 to 45. Slaughter bulls average to high yielding from 68 to 86. Some of the highest yielding slaughter bulls, a few of those from 88 to a high of 92. Bred cows and heavy bred 2-year-olds average to better quality from 750 to 1,075. Did have some choice sets of young heavy bred cows and those heavy bred 2-year-olds I was talking about that traded anywhere from 1125 to 1375 per head. Cow-calf pairs average to better quality, 900 to a high of 1385 today.
What do we got coming next week?
We bumped that 6,000 again on the sheep and goat. It was 6,500 one week, 6,000 the next. I expect more of the same. Deer season will be here before long. Numbers will drop off, and before you know it, it'll be Thanksgiving. A couple of more weeks of really good runs, I think, on the sheep and goat sale, 6,000 to 7,000 head. Next Thursday, we know of several deals of calves that'll be there. Special calf sale in conjunction with the regular Thursday sale next week, the 14th.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Jody Fry.
You bet. Call us there at the office at 325-653-3371, or my mobile phone would be 234-7895.
I'm on the line with Stephen from D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10. It's again, that's DD Texas Outfitters. Stephen, you got a piece of equipment that's very important to hog producers you want to talk to us about today.
Yes, sir. So we are having a fire sale, Larry, on all of our 58SX hog scales from W.W. Paul.
What's the fire sale price?
$1,750.
Everybody, if you've got hogs, you particularly you show hog boys, you need to get in there. These will make it work for you. Stephen, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Larry, you guys can reach me at 830-379-7340, extension 161.
That's Stephen from D&D Farm and Ranch, DD Texas Outfitters. We're on the line with Kenny Mingus from Milam County Livestock Auction, Cameron. Kenny, how's the Friday sale looking?
Well, we're pretty busy, Larry. Pretty busy. We've got about 1675 right now. Thinking we're going to have 2,000 to 2,200 with about 650 cows. Got several strings of good calves today, but boy, we got a lot of cows. Got some good cows and then got just some cows,
Right.
So a couple of sellout deals and some good Angus type pairs, some true F1 Brangus cows that are pretty good. And so we'll have a pretty good setting if somebody needs something.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the sale in Cameron.
You bet. Catch us here at the sale barn Monday through Wednesday at about 254-697-6697. Follow us on our webpage at MilamCountyLivestockAuction.com or catch us on Facebook.
We appreciate you, and we'll talk to you bright and early Monday.
You bet. Thank you.
Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil fill pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, and 16 and 24-inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10 foot wide to 30 foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. We're on the line with Ken Jordan Cattle Auction. We had one in San Saba. How did it go?
You bet, Larry. We had a good run today, a little over 2,200 head. We're on the yard. Overall, this week we had a very good offering of overall cattle, calves, yearlings, and everything. They were very good demand, I thought, overall, and strong buyer activity. I thought as we came through the week, the stocker steers, they probably sold $3 to $5 higher today. Had a group of 6 steers, weighed 437 at $1.86, right at $822 on those. Had another group of 6 steers, weighed 591 at $1.56, right at $922 on those 5 weights. I thought the stocker heifers, they were a full $2 to $3 higher. Getting our bigger cattle, our feeder steers, they were 3 to 4 higher. We've seen the board jump quite a bit this week. Had a group of 11 steers, really good ones, weighed 727 at $1.42, a little over $1,032 on those. Had another really good draft of steers. There's 6 of them that weighed 951. They brought $1.29. They were right at $1,227 on those. Feeder heifers were a full $2 higher. Getting our packer cows and everything, the fat packer cows today, we had a couple people really after them. They were 2 to 4 higher, with the balance of our cows selling steady. Packer bulls were a fully steady day too. I thought the pairs, bred cows, what we did have were steady, but it's a very, very limited offering, Larry. Overall, very strong market, a lot of good cattle today.
What do you anticipate for Mason Monday?
I looked at a pretty good run just because looking last week we had the rain and everything, and it slowed some of our consignments down. So I look for a good run. I've got 2 or 3 groups of calves that are supposed to be coming in that I'm aware of. So we'll talk to you more on Sunday evening about that, Larry.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
You bet. Give us a call, area code 325-372-5159. Also go to our website. Next week, Knee Bulls, we're going to start off at 10 o'clock an hour early with our bull sale. A lot of good Herefords, Angus, Brangus bulls, and a tremendous group of Charolais bulls, too. We got those listed up, a lot of pictures, pedigrees, everything, Larry. All be virgin, trick tested, ready to go for you.
At JordanCattle.com?
Jordan Cattle. You bet, Larry.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio is at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. We're on the line with Leroy Kruger. Leroy, how is the bull business?
Oh, it hasn't been too bad. We've moved a few Hereford bulls and the Charolais bulls this week. We got in those nice, fresh young bulls and been selling a few of them and had some people looking at some older ones, getting them tested. Just kind of moving along. It's kind of getting into the fall season. We have some boys supposed to be coming look at the Red Angus bulls here this week. And just got a nice selection on hand here. We got a few older Charolais bulls and got those 3 or 4 of those good semi-Angus bulls, and got some coming 2-year-old Herefords and Red Angus and Charolais here. And the boys called me today. They got the test results back on the other bulls, and so we'll have some more Charolais and Angus bulls be coming here in a couple of weeks. We got the good inventory and have some more coming, and fill somebody's needs if they need one.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
They catch me on the mobile at 830-570-0660.
We appreciate it, Leroy. Thank you so much. See you
Yes,
next
sir.
week.
Have a good one. Thank you.
Neighbor, let's talk about PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, San Antonio, High, Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Loretta. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com. We're on the line with Carl Herman, Caldwell Livestock Commission Company. Carl, how did the Wednesday sale turn out?
We had a good sale yesterday, a little lighter than we've been, around 700 head. But Larry, we've got about 2.5, 3 inches of rain Wednesday morning, and then Friday we got another 2.5 to 3. So, we're in pretty good shape moisture-wise again, and grass is greened up, and everything looks good. We had over 700 head yesterday on the steady cow and calf market for 119 consigners and 48 buyers. We had over 100 cows and bulls, slaughter cows 30 to 55, 75, slaughter bulls 65 to 88, red cows 650 to 1,000, and pairs 1,100 to 12.5. On the steers, on the calves, 2 to 3 weight steers 150 to 182, 3 to 4 weights 155 to $2, 4 to 5 weights 130 to 192, 5 to 6 weights 130 to 140, and 6 to 7 weights 130 to 140, and the 7 to 8 weights 121 to 130. On the heifer side, 2 to 3 weight heifers, 131 to 150, 3 to 4 weights, 133 to 210, 4 to 5 weights, 130 to $2, 5 to 6 weights, 125 to 160, 6 to 7 weight heifers, 124 to 137, and the 7 to 8 weights, 120 to 129. So overall, we had a good day. We got a lot of interest in people consigning cattle next week, so we look for another good sale.
Well, we'll talk about what you've got at the barn on Tuesday night for next Wednesday sale. In the meantime, if folks want to get a hold of you and talk about a consignment either to buy or sell, how do they get a hold of you?
Yes, sir. My number is 979-820-5349. Call the barn, 567-4119. If you're in Giddings and surrounding area, call Max Edner at 450-8676.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Yes, sir, Larry. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye.
We're on the line from D&D with Wade Floyd. Wade, Purina's got some excellent fly control products, and one of them's a feed-through, isn't it?
Yes, sir. There is a loose mineral that we like to put out. It's going to be a 1275 mineral, and it does have that insect IGR in it.
All right, and y'all sell that in a 50-pound bag?
Yes, sir. We have it in a 50-pound bag, and then we also have it in a molasses tub that will come in 225 pounds, also a 125-pound tub.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Wade. They're at D&D in Seguin.
Yes, sir. They can stop by and see us, or they can just give me a shout at 830-379-7340.
We are on the line with Josh Tilkey, Karnes City Auction Company. Josh, how was last week's sale?
Last week, Larry, it was a short one on the 2nd of October. We had right at 300 cattle. A couple of inches of rain in the area had slowed us down right on top of our head.
Let's walk the pins.
Yes, sir. The market was steady on the calves. Packers and bulls were quite a bit stronger. Good steers, 2 to 3 weight, 165 to 180. 3 to 4s, $160 to 175. 4 to 5 weight men, 140 to 162. 5 to 6 is 135 to $1.50. 6 to 7 is 130 to 144. Heifer mates 2 to 3, 150 to 175. 3 to 4 is $132 to 155. 4 to 5, $1.25 to 140. 5 to 6 is 125 to 142. 6 to 7, $1.20 to 135. Older bull yearlings, $1.10 to 120. Big heifers, 95 to 115. A few young bred cows we had, 750 to 1100. Paired cattle, 1075 to 1250. Number one yielding packer cows, 52 to 67. Number 2, 42 to 50. And the bull, 74 to 88. It was a lighter sheep and goat run. We had just under 100. That market is strengthening as we get closer to October. October and November holidays. It's going to be a good time to market those as well.
What you got into the barn so far?
We've got right at 150 yearlings in so far. 2 or 3 places we worked this week. Weather's going to be good. It's going to allow everybody to get things done, and we've got trucks and trailers busy going several counties over to get some good cattle for Saturday's sale. I expect us to have 450 to 550.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
If you can use any of our services, call us at the barn, 830-780-3382, or on the cell phone, 830-623-2855.
And the motto down there?
Long live Cowboys, Larry.
Neighbor, let's take a look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, 800-288-4453. Milo through Corpus in October, D's plus 75, 1088. Houston, D's plus $1 bill, 1132. Progresso, 1060. Yellow corn through Corpus in October, D's plus 85, 619. Houston, D's plus 75, 609. Progresso, 1190. Hard red winter wheat through Houston in October, D's plus 78, 11 and a quarter. And number one beans through Houston in October, November less 20, 12, 27. Neighbor, let's take a look at Texas cotton. See what moved yesterday, courtesy of the USDA. 2,095 bales of East Texas and Oklahoma. prices range from $108.61 to $111.71. Those are the highest prices, I guess, since about 2004. Neighbor, that's it for the best darn farm show in 100,000 square miles of the great state of Texas. No brag, just fact. I'm Larry Marble. Neighbor, thanks so much for coming down the lane and eating with us. Have a grand weekend.